Hello, my Sagittarius. How are you? Long time no hear from. I know I have not been doing my daily release as I've been explaining to everybody else. I'm trying to get over this horrid cold that just like won't go away, but we keep pushing. I'm pushing. Just like you guys got to keep pushing. In addition to that, I have been working on stones for you guys, okay? I don't know if some of you saw that daily release that I did showing you guys the stones that I'm making by hand for each one of you guys. I'm telling you right now, I have always worn stones. I remember when I did a mediumship reading for my mother who passed away about 20 years ago, and one thing that she did say was, your beads, your beads. My mother said that to me in death, your beads. And at the time I wasn't wearing beads, so I didn't know what the heck she was talking about, and I thought the lady who told me about it was crazy as hell. But here I am, I'm telling you, I felt naked without my beads. Naked, absolutely naked. And you know why? Because those stones are no different than the herbs that come from the ground that cure cancer. I will tell you this. I purchased these beads that I'm wearing right here. These all together probably add up to roughly $200-300. And I remember when I was purchasing them with the person that I was with at the time, not with that person anymore. I went through a breakup just like a lot of you guys have too, because these retrogrades were specifically designed for us to look back into our lives and say, am I happy in the situation that I am in? Am I happy with this person that I'm investing my time with? Am I happy in this situation? And many of you came to the conclusion that no, you're not. You're not happy. Does this person deserve your time or attention? No. They don't. And I want to make sure that you see my deity in this reading, because my deity, I'm telling you, Yamaya, honey, don't sleep. Promise me you won't. You all have your own deities. You all have, very important players, okay? Very important players, including your angels, your spirit guides and things of that nature. And I also recommend that you guys go ahead and make your purchases with regards to, the bracelets that I'm making by hand for all of you, okay? I am making these bracelets because I find them to be very, very important with regards to, your ability to think properly. Your ability to go ahead and grab those blessings that are meant for you. You understand what I'm saying? God has so many blessings that are there for you, but you do have to, take the steps necessary. Great. Like my beautiful angels fell into some wax, and I am going to have to fix that immediately. And I know that I should probably start this video over, but I'm not, because I'm just showing you, you know what? These things happen. And then what do? We go ahead, we pause the video, and then we get back on track. Give me just a moment. Some of you may wonder why I didn't just start over. Why? Because doesn't that always happen? I mean, things happen in life, don't they? We start doing our readings, we start talking, we start doing our thing, and before we know it, some silly stuff happens. And then, depending on your attitude, it could just like ruin your whole damn day. Or you can just say, you know what? All right, that's cool. No problem. It's all good. No biggie, It wasn't a biggie. So for my Saggies, happy birthday to you, lovies. Happy birthday, because I'm telling you right now, for those of you who have been doing the spiritual work that you need to be doing, I'm telling you, just like I've told a lot of people, I'm telling you, I've done a lot of readings for a lot of people. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys have stepped into your power. A lot of you have said to yourself, you know what? I know what I deserve and I know what I don't deserve. And I'm not going to sit here and give the best of myself to somebody who does not appreciate it. I'm not going to do it. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to give the best of myself to me. I deserve it. So therefore, I'll get it. I'll reap the benefits of the work that I'm willing to put in for myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of you are willing to put the work in. So put the work in. Start teaching yourself what you're ready for. Start teaching yourself what you are valuable. You know, what your value, what your worth is. Start showing yourself what you're made out of. You understand what I'm saying? I went through a period not too long ago. You guys know. You guys could tell by the way my readings were. I was pissed. You know why I was pissed? I was pissed at the fact that I sat and gave and gave and gave and gave to somebody who did not respect the fact that I gave as much as I did. But you know what? You can't make somebody respect the fact that you're giving, giving, giving. You can't make somebody respect that. That was my bad for staying in a situation that I shouldn't have stayed in as long as I did. But now I'm smarter, baby, and thank God. You know what I'm saying? I got to that place. And I really do feel for people who feel as though they have to stay in relationships because they've been in them for so long. Sometimes we stay in situations for so long, we get so used to those situations to the point where we stay in them. We have no business being in them. We stay in them because we're so comfortable being in them. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to start getting comfortable and realizing and recognizing what you're about, okay? Just as I've done for everybody, and I'm going to put this on my website for you guys, what I've been working on rather than the daily releases. For those of you who have just gone through a breakup, these stones right here, I've made them with my hands, okay, baby? These came, I made them with my hands. Instead of doing the daily releases, these beautiful stones right here, I'm telling you, right here, this one says love on it. This one right here basically alchemizes depressive energy into energy that wakes you up, that gives you that joy, that gives you that fulfilling feeling, that starts to show you what you're made out of, baby. This one does the same, okay? This one does the same. So does this one. This one has love quartz on it as well. This right here. This line right here where my hand is at has love quartz on it. This right here is a tiger's eye bracelet. These are all handmade tiger's eye bracelets, and they are durable. They are elastic, okay? They're elastic. Does that mean, like, treat them like crap? No, it doesn't. They are durable. However, you do have to treat them with respect. This one is an amethyst stone, okay? Amethyst makes it so that things are not in control of you and so that you are in control of things. It's another bracelet that helps with depression as well, okay? All right, and when I send you your stones, what I will be doing is letting you guys know that, you know, I'll let you know what the name of the stones are so that you can go ahead and look them up and you can go ahead and recognize and realize what each stone is for. This one is also to transmutate negative energy, okay, and that depressive energy. And this one right here says, it is well with my soul. This one's already spoken for. However, I can make several more like it, okay, and that's what I've been working on. This one right here has tiger's eye in addition to that stone that helps with the negative energy, and it has love on both sides of it, okay? I also have stones for children as well, okay? This one right here is for a little child's wrist, okay? And it says love on it, and that has love quartz on it. What better to teach your child than love for self? Do you understand what I'm saying? This stone is orange in color. Serves specific purpose as well, just as they all do. This is more like a male's stone. It's made more for a male. It has amethyst and tourmaline. And so that's what I've been working on, ladies and gentlemen. And for those of you who are interested in booking your private readings or in purchasing stones of your own, what I would like for you guys to do is send me an email at tarotreadingsfrombeyond@gmail.com. I would like to send you an invoice because PayPal has been tripping. And I want to make sure that everything is done properly, as people have been making payments and it hasn't been getting through to me. So the only way that I know that I can get through to me is if I send you an invoice. Yes, I am a little under the weather, but don't worry about that, guys. Now it's time for your reading. Don't worry about it. I know it ain't going to take me forever to give you guys your reading because I know that this is the beginning of the rest of your life for those of you who understand the language I'm speaking right now. With that being said, let's get started, love. She watched me shuffle. All right? First stone. This one right here. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who does not like to fight fair. Number 5 at top means change. The number 5 means change. Okay? It's time for you to either stop maybe not fighting fair with yourself, or maybe being involved with people who don't know what fighting fair is about. Okay? There shouldn't be any fighting at all, in my opinion. However, you may be dealing with somebody who fights dirty. When I say fights dirty, they're sneaky. Okay? That could be a friend, that could be a romantic interest, doesn't matter. They're sneaky. Okay? However, Spirit is encouraging you to start anew and say, guess what? Yeah, I don't deserve that, and I don't need to be in a situation like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this new year off loving myself for what I'm worth and knowing that I deserve a lot better than what I'm in right now. I may have put myself in this position, but I certainly know how to get out of it. I don't have to stay in this situation if I don't want to. This is that karmic, card right here. It talks about your karma. And clearly, Spirit is letting you know, karmically, you're being given the permission to start anew. You don't have to stay in this shitty situation if you don't want to. You don't have to stay in this shitty relationship if you don't want to. You don't have to be with someone who's being unfair to you, where you're over here giving, and the other person is taking, and finding every logical reason in their own mind as to why that type of behavior is okay. It's never okay to just take from somebody and not give back in return. And I'll tell you, there are so many people out there who will sit there and tell you, oh, what had happened was, oh, the reason why I did it like that was, oh, the reason, yeah. Come on now. You know when you're giving and the other person is just taking. You know that. And you know that you deserve better than that. And the only way that you're going to get better is if you put yourself in a position to get better. You keep on being in a relationship with somebody who's fighting dirty and you got all these suspicions in your mind and your intuition is just letting you know something about this man, something about this woman ain't right. You're going to be with that person till you actually put your foot down and say, you know what, this relationship ain't working. I'm out. I'm done. This ain't working. Sorry. Yeah, you're going to go through a moment where it feels like the tower. You're going to go through a moment where you feel like, this sucks. Yeah, you will. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that you're not. Especially the longer that you're with that person, of course, you're going to feel like, a piece of you is missing. But guess what? At the end of the day, you're doing yourself a favor. Why? Because God has somebody else in store for you, baby. And you're never going to meet that person as long as you are sitting there stuck with Joe Schmo. I want to play you, yo. You understand what I'm saying? Some people can have a freaking diamond in their freaking hand and they'll call it a rock. Oh, but you best believe that there is somebody who will notice you for who you are and give you the love that you deserve. And when their family starts talking crap about you like they know you like that, trust me, the new person that you get with is going to be like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me let you know this is who I've chosen to love. And if you don't respect this person, I think you're going to be seeing a lot less of me. That is what someone who really loves somebody will do. They'll actually speak up for the person that they love. And if you find yourself in a relationship with somebody who does not speak up for you, now I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing it up because I feel like it must apply to some of you who I'm speaking to. Some of you are in love with somebody who will not speak up for you regarding your family members or their family members. You speak up for them. Oh, but they won't speak up for you. That's not a healthy relationship. That's a short harvest all day and night. Here you are putting in all the work to get all these wonderful things out of the relationship. The other person doesn't understand that concept, and you can't make them understand the concept. You can't. That's something that they have to be spiritually ready to understand on their own. And no matter how much you try to explain to this person, they're not going to get it. So, Do you want to like have a baby or be with a baby? You know what I'm saying? Being honest. You deserve better. So right now is a great time for you to work on your self-mastery. Work on your financial independence. Work on what it is that you know that you can accomplish. You have a lot more ideas than what you think. You have a lot more potential than what you've ever given yourself the opportunity to even consider. I'm telling you, it doesn't take much for you to see what it is that you want to see in your life. Let 2019 be that year for you where you're like, damn, I never knew I could do all these things. I never knew that I could do all these things. Yeah, you damn sure can. And I'm going to tell you right now, you stay in a relationship with somebody who ain't worth their salt, you'll never be able to identify who you really are because you'll be too busy trying to identify yourself as a couple rather than as an individual. See, when you know who you are on an individual basis, you get with somebody who's on your level, and then it's like this perfect match made in heaven. I promise you, that is how it works. But if you stay in this uncomfortable, weird, yeah, I find this person attractive, but I've had other attractive people come my way and offer me a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I tried to play poly pure pussy as long as I could, but guess what? Only for me to turn around and realize that the other person who wasn't poly pure pussy at all didn't understand the concept of loyalty at all. Where did that leave you? Yeah, it left you in a position holding the bag. And the other person will sit there and be like, yeah, well, what had happened was, you don't have time for that. It's time for you to live your best life. Are you ready to live it? That's my question, and I mean it. Let these stones help you. When I first started wearing these stones of abundance, you think it worked right away? No, didn't. It didn't work right away, but I'll tell you this. Put it like this. I want for nothing. We'll leave it at that. And I do what I do every day, and I love what I do every day. I love what I do every day. I incorporate my spiritual gifts into my day-to-day life. You understand what I'm saying? My job is my spiritual gifts. Yes, sometimes it does feel like a sacrifice. Absolutely. There are times when you will be sick and you have readings that you have to do. There will be times where, you know what I'm saying, you have doctor's appointments and things of that nature, and I'm dealing with court dates and things of that nature because I'm ending a relationship with someone who doesn't want to do things like an adult. You know what I mean? So we have to let legal issues and stuff get all involved and stuff. And, you know, I'll deal with it, and that's cool because you know what? Whatever will be, will be. And the last thing I'm going to do is worry about human issues when I know I've got a whole entire army. And I do mean army of deities, angels, spirit guides, my ancestors. I don't have anything to worry about. I'm not doing much sacrificing. You understand what I'm saying? My spirit guides and angels do it for me. All I have to do is trust, and that's what I do. And given that I have put all of my trust into my spirit guides and angels, I'm telling you right now, I don't want for nothing. How many of you are ready to be able to say the same? It's a choice. Everything boils down to choice. Am I going to choose to stay in this relationship because I've been in it for so long? Am I going to choose to be unhappy because I ended this relationship and I just don't know how to get back my groove? Am I going to choose to, feel like, this is the end of the world? No, it's the beginning of the world for you. It is the beginning of the world for you. You went ahead and you got rid of some weight that you didn't need to carry. You got rid of it. You didn't deserve to be with somebody who sat there and used you, because that's what they were doing. This is what you deserve, baby. Somebody who understands what love really is. See, the King of Cups understands the cause and effects of love. They understand the cause and effects of love, and the last thing they're going to do is sit and hurt you, baby. They're not going to do that. Why? Because they know the weight that love carries. They know. They know that love is not something to be played with. They know that. They're going to take care of their woman. Oh, they're going to take care of their woman. Believe that. They know your value straight up. They know your value. They're going to take care of you. You're in trouble, honey, they'll hop on an airplane to come pick you up. Straight like that. You ever met a broke king? Yeah, I haven't either. Is that what you want instead? By staying with somebody who you know is not even on your level? Heartache? You don't have to stay in that place that long if you don't want to. And what do you know? If you have any placements in Leo, I recommend you watch that reading because that's exactly what they got. They got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in the same spread. I'm telling you. Some of you guys are getting ready to walk into some serious love relationships. And I'm not even kidding. Something you've never seen before. Something you didn't even know existed. It's coming your way. It's coming your way. But it all boils down to choice. Are you going to choose to stay in a relationship that you've been in forever? Even if you do have children with this person. You know, I'm not trying to end any relationships with people who have families with people. I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to do is shine a light on the fact if you're not happy, if your intuition is letting you know that the other party is having other parties outside of your relationship, and they'll never admit it. So don't expect that. They won't admit it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Lying is what they're pretty damn good at. They ain't going to stop doing that for you or nobody else. That's their comfort blanket. That doesn't mean you have to play their game. You could just say, you know what? I'm out of the equation. Go have fun. Go do your thing, baby. Because I know that I'll be having fun in no time. Don't worry about me. I ain't worried about it. Hope you're not either. But tell you something. People who like to be unfaithful, let me tell you their little game, their little forte. Let's go ahead and put it out there real quick. They get this thrill or this kick out of running around the corner, making a phone call to somebody they know they ain't got no business talking to. You know what I'm saying? They get a thrill out of that shit. Until they lose their main thing. Then when they lose their main thing, they get all the time in the world to get to know this guy or get to know this girl that they thought was so worth ruining the relationship that you guys had. They get to know that person real good and they're like, I left my backbone for you? Yeah, you did. Now you get to lay in that bed. Sorry. There's just some people who just don't play that infidelity game. It's not about unforgiveness. It's about knowing your value. It's about knowing what you're worth. Okay? If you know that you're worth being in a relationship with somebody who's going to value you and your time, value what you put into the relationship, that's what you deserve. You don't deserve to be in a relationship with somebody who's not going to value you. That's ridiculous. You're sitting here valuing this other person left and right, helping as much as you can. And then if you go to work all day, heaven forbid you come home and you're too tired to cook. Oh, but I'm sorry because you're the one with the breast and the vagina. I guess you're the one that's expected to cook. As if their hands are crippled. Oh, they'll be quick to point out every little thing of yours that you do wrong. As if you actually write a journal about, oh, you did this day and you did that day. You ain't even thinking along those lines. Oh, but they do. You know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all are relating to what I'm saying. It's being brought up for a reason. Spirit wants this to be said. This is a messenger of information, baby. And I'm telling you, a lot of y'all about to get some messages of information from somebody who's worth your time. Are you ready? Because you put a lot of hard work into this last relationship that you were in, baby. And the other person didn't catch it. But the universe did. So the universe is throwing it right back at you in the form of somebody who's worth your salt. And I'm telling you right now, fellas, she gonna be fine, honey. And ladies, he gonna be fine. And I'm gonna tell you right now, talk about happy. That's an understatement. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or this could just be letting you know that it's time for you to do some introspection within yourself. Look at yourself and realize what you're worth. What is your value? Do you really believe that you're valuable enough to start this new year off with everything that you deserve, relationship-wise and all? Do you believe that? Because if you don't believe it, you ain't gonna get it. But if you believe it, it's on its way. And I recommend you let these stones that I just talked about help you out a little bit, because I'm going to tell you right then, right now, those stones do serve a purpose. I told you. When I first purchased my stones of abundance, did they work the very next day? No, they didn't. And I had my moments of ups and downs, like, dude, do these stones even work? I sat here and paid all this money for these stones and da-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba. I stuck with the program, and I'm telling you right now, Spirit came through, showed up, and showed out. And this is just the beginning. I walked away from what no longer served me. I knew what I was uncomfortable in. I knew when I was not happy. I knew when I was bored with who I was with. There was no laughter at dinner time. There was none of that. You know, I knew that I deserved so much more. You know, but I wasn't going to get more until I put myself in a position to get it. How many of you are in that place where you need to put yourself in a position to get what you deserve? If you don't put yourself in that position, you'll be stuck in a place where you don't deserve to be in. And I don't want that for any of my subscribers, new or old. And yes, that is a big part of your spirituality, knowing what you deserve. Do you deserve to be happy? Or do you deserve to be in a situation where you're pretending that you're happy? I'd much rather be happy like for real than pretend. Walk away from what no longer serves you. That's what the Eight of Cups represents. Walking away from those empty cups. Ain't nothing in those cups. They're empty. They're empty. And anytime they're filled up, it's because you put all that hard-earned work to fill them up. The other person drank them up. Didn't even say thank you, walked out the door and went and did their own damn thing. Probably shared that shit with somebody else. This card represents secrets, baby. Secrets are the fact that you have been given your rite of passage into your high priestesshood, and it's time for you to go ahead and step into your magic. Step into your time to shine. It's time for you to shine if you ain't shining. Are you ready? I hope so. Because Spirit is giving so many people the opportunity to shine if they so choose. If you choose to shine, I recommend you give Marilyn Lynch a call in preparation for your blessings. Any stones that are green, I don't care if they serve a specific purpose here or there, and I'll let you know what each stone represents. But what I do recommend, if you want your stones, I recommend you pay for them now. Send me an email so that you at least get your stone, okay? Because there's not an endless supply of them because I make them by hand, okay? So I don't have 1,000 million of them. This is not like a warehouse. This is a very personal, intimate way of doing things. I make each bracelet by hand, okay? By hand. They have been soaking in oils of abundance, well-being, and all of those wonderful things. So what I'm telling you right now is if you want your bracelets, whether it be for your kids, the reason why I'm doing it before Christmas, so that if you want to provide them as gifts for other people, you can do that as well. Okay? For some of you, you may still get the stones that have a little bit of oil on them, but you know, all you gotta do is rinse them off, take a shower. You can take a shower in your stones and you're with your bracelets. I personally take a shower with mine. I feel completely naked without them. I don't take them off or anything. Not if I go swimming, nothing. I don't. I keep my stones on at all times. They are a part of me. They are a part of me, and you will find that you will have a very strong connection with your stones. You will find that. You got some knights in shining armor that want to see what's up with you, baby. They want to know, hey, not that you're single. I was just wondering if I could take you on a date. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? A real man, that's how he's going to approach you. Can I take you out on a date? Not, can I come to your house with a bottle of, you know what I'm saying, Jack Daniels? But can I take you out on a date? You know what I'm saying? Can I actually spend some quality time with you? Can I laugh with you for a little while? Can we have fun? Can I get to know what your sense of humor is like? That's what love is. Somebody who wants to spend time with you. Not time with everybody else but you. And once you give yourself the credit that you deserve, I'm telling you, the ethereal will give you the credit that you deserve. This is ethereal credit. The reason why you've got that knight in shining armor that's got its eye on you, honey, and I guarantee you there's more than one. It's because you deserve it. That card is a card of recognition. You are being recognized not only on the earthly plane, but also on the heavenly plane. You are being recognized for your behavior. You are being recognized for doing your best, even if you're not perfect. It's not about perfection. That's what people love to go ahead and get caught up on. Perfection. It ain't about perfection. It's about progression. You have a right to make mistakes just like everybody else. The question is, do you still want to make those mistakes, or do you want to be the best you that you could be? Don't allow yourself to be shackled up with the wrong type of energies, okay? It all boils down to choice, I'm telling you right now. You make the right choices and you will get those offers of whatever it is that is valuable to you. Whatever you pray for, get ready for. Okay? I'm telling you, don't make any prayers that you ain't ready to receive, because I'm telling you right now, God is in listening mode to his babies. For those of you who've been putting work in, who have really been working on your soul and your heart's desire, I'm telling you right now, Spirit knows who you are very well. And I'm telling you right now, for those of you interested in your private readings or want to purchase stones, send me an email ASAP. Namaste.